Hi there, this is Bridget from the PlannerSpeechie. Today I'm going to lay down the base for the first week of March. I have this really cute kit from PlannerPixie Co. called A Whole New World, which is obviously Aladdin themed. I did print this kit myself, so any errors or color discrepancies are on me. This kit is really bold. I'm loving the colors in this. Now I did do something different that I don't typically do, which is I ordered the printed bold underlays. So PlannerPixie Co. does these underlays that you can get in, it's usually 4 choices, and I opted for the dark blue, or indigo I think she calls it, because I'm going to be using a foil kit with this. I'm actually going to pull in this hot pink because I thought this would look really pretty. This is the tall box. This is the double box, which I'm not going to use. And then this is the checklist, which I'm not going to use. So I'm going to put those off to the side. I decided to do a Sunset Hollow from Plannahannah with this one in the bundle. I forget what it's, I think it's called the Lamp bundle. So this is the Sunset Hollow. Can't really see it. I don't have my light turned on. I wanted to do natural lighting for this. So it's a really pretty foil. I've used it before. Right now it looks kind of coppery, but it's actually got a rainbow look to it. So then we have a bunch of really cute quotes and silhouettes. All of this for a loaf of bread. I am not a prize to be won. If I do marry, I want it to be for love, and Riff Raff Street Rat. And then the this is really fantastic. It's the lyrics to A Whole New World. I can show you the world shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? And then this really cute silhouette of Agrabah. And then these are the underlays. There are different versions of Aladdin, Apu, the Agrabah, the carpet. Let me see, I'm trying to, oh, Raja, Yago, Jafar. Yeah, really, really cute. So I think this is going to really pop right off when I put it on top of these. I also got this really sweet set from Once More with Love called A Whole New World, and it has Aladdin and Jasmine and Jafar and Yago and the genie and the carpet. It's going to look really, really cute. So I'm going to use this scattered throughout this spread. I'm super excited to lay the space down. And instead of speeding things up, I thought today I would do a talk through, which means this video is probably going to be a little longer than usual, but that's okay. So I'm going to use this, just pulling aside the things I won't need. I need those, I need those. Don't need these for now. And then of course I need my underlays. Okay. And I'm going to pull in this pink because I think that'll be fun too. So now it's really about figuring out where these full boxes are going to go. So I'm going to use all 8 of these, and then I'm also going to use this tall box on the side here, and this pink. So let me start by putting down the washi because that's the easiest place to start. So I've been starting with the right hand side of the page recently, and so there are these lines. Okay, and I would love to know what people do with these. So these are the Caress Press inserts. I've been using Sadie stickers planning for a long time. So here's the thing. This is the 15 millimeter. It goes like this, but if I put it right up against it, it doesn't hit any particular line. I guess it could hit this, but then it kind of bleeds into the tall box there. But if I did this, then I would have some room. But I feel like what I've been doing is just kind of lining it up right alongside the tall boxes like that. And then I take the second one and I just put it right underneath it, but it doesn't line up with any particular thing. So I have to eyeball it, but it's fine. Do you see what I mean? So I'm not using the lines as directed. Whoops. But whatever. So now I get to use this really cute washi. So it's funny, I asked my friend, because it was her birthday for the week prior to this, and I asked her, I said, which one do you want to use? Do you want to use Fellowship or Aladdin? Oh, love that. And she said she wanted Lord of the Rings. So I get it, but I decided to use Aladdin for the following week because I had already pulled all the materials for it. Oh, that looks so good. Yes. Okay. It sticks out a little bit, so I probably could have gone to the edge on this a little more, but that's okay. All right, so now I have to do some work. Let me see. So I'm gonna leave those alone. Where did it go? Okay. So I want to use the scene here. So I'll do that first. But I haven't seen this movie in a very long time. I was obsessed with it when it came out. And then I used to listen to the soundtrack to go to sleep, which is hilarious because it's not a very soothing soundtrack. Like it's very yeah, it's a little intense. So, okay, so now I'm going to put these down. And I had these printed by the shop, so you can see that the color is going to be different. And it's actually pretty dark. But I did that because I really wanted to, this is a lot of ink for my printer. Like I'm sure she has a professional printer, so that's why she can do that. But okay, so here we go. Here we have this really cute little guy. Ah, yes! Look how good that looks. You can really see the sunset hollow. It's really, really, and this is going to be one of those things where I work super hard to put everything down, and then I'm going to cover it all up with my own personal shit. So, but that looks awesome. I'm very excited. Okay, so let's get into Aladdin. I loved Aladdin from the first time I've seen it. I have not seen the Broadway show or the live action version. I am a purist, sticking to what I remember. But I'm curious to know in the comments, like, have you seen it? What do you think? Does it measure up? I kind of don't see how it can, because for the simple fact that there is no Robin Williams, may he rest in peace. Unless you can have Robin Williams, it's not the same. And I did watch as a kid, there were a couple of sequels. And one of them was very Jerry Springer-esque, the third one, which is about Aladdin finding his father, which Robin Williams did return for that one. So I thought that was kind of hilarious because, you know, like, of course. All right, so I need 2 more for this. I need 3 over here. So 2, 1, 2, 3, and then, all right, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, and then the tall box. This, and then the tall box. So because the tall box is also Aladdin and Jasmine. I feel like I should split them up, but then I have to do Aladdin and Jasmine on this page. So, yeah, because I don't want to put these two on top of each other. So I'll just do that. I hope I don't regret that choice later. But yeah, so when I was a kid, I had such a crush on Aladdin. And at a party in my 20s, I was talking to one of my friends, and he was like, who was your favorite Disney prince when you were growing up? And I was like, oh, well, it was definitely Aladdin. And he goes, so you like penniless thugs who can't afford to live on their own without stealing and live with monkeys? And I was like, I guess I do. He's also not the most reliable prince. Like, he straight up lies to her the whole time about who he is, which is not a great way to start any relationship, ladies. But it's kind of funny when you think about it. So I think I want to do I want the genie or do I want the creepy daddy? I'll do the genie. Okay. Genie gets his rightful place up at the top. But anyway. So that's kind of hilarious. I never thought about it quite like that. I mean, listen, we can tear apart Disney characters all day long because there's a lot of problems. They all have issues. There's the double tap. For those of you who are new, double tap means I have finished a whole sheet. Oh, I did that crooked. Whatever. Okay. I'm about to finish a whole sheet here. Nice. Okay. That is looking pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Another double tap. So now let's go to this page. So we'll do the washi again. Yeah, so I don't know. I have a friend. I don't know if she watches my Plan With Me's. I don't know who watches my Plan With Me's because a lot of my friends, like my personal friends from my personal life, I'm pretty sure most of them don't know that I have a YouTube channel. And that's okay because I didn't start the YouTube channel for them. I did it for me. Here we go. Great. But yeah, a lot of the friends that I have today are friends that I made when I was a child. And so we all grew up watching the same things. I am leaning into some Disney kits a lot this year, just because there are so many of them out there. Let's see, it would have been cooler if I could have gotten a character inside each one, but that's not how it's spaced out. Look at that. See? She didn't even use, she did it with no hands, Mom. All right. So I'm just going to stick this on the bottom. And this is the hardest part because if I mess this up, it's going to mess up the lines for the entire rest of the thing. Okay. I think I did that pretty well, actually. Okay. And there's the tall box gone. Okay. So let's pull these suckers back and put that aside for a second. I need this sheet. And I'm going to need those in a minute. Okay. So I need something in the middle. So I'll do Jasmine over here. What was I going to say? Oh, a friend of mine that I went to journalism school with got proposed to in Central Park. It was a flash mob situation, and they had, I guess, her fiance, now husband, had everybody singing the lyrics to A Whole New World at the center of the Angel Fountain in Central Park, and they videotaped it, and it was very cool. And I can't remember if I was invited to do it. I think I might have been. It was like a Facebook thing. And she was a friend of mine, but like we didn't know each other super well after grad school. Because, well, and I say grad school, it was the Columbia Publishing course, and it was 8 weeks long. And did I put that on crooked? Kind of, but that's okay. Yeah, it was 8 weeks long. So I hadn't really spoken to her in a while. But anyway, so when I think of this song, I think of that it must have been one of her favorite movies as a kid. Otherwise, her fiance wouldn't have done it. So, okay. And I guess I don't want to do it up here. So I want this one up here. So now it turns into, who do we want up there? Do we want Jafar or Apu? Because I'm going to put Aladdin. Oh, wait. I already did that one. Okay. Let's do Apu. Jafar is pretty gross as villains go. I mean, he's fabulous because he's got the fantastic accent, and he's got Iago, who of the sidekicks is the best sidekick. But I don't know. Oh, is that crooked? A little bit. That's okay. So, of the sidekicks, I would say Iago's pretty great. Aladdin gets two sidekicks, and then Jasmine gets a sidekick. So everybody's like got their peeps in this business. Okay. So you know what? It's Monday. We're going to do Jafar for Monday. And I'll put him at the bottom. And he's like glaring at this situationship here. But anyway, I thought the kiss at the end of this movie was like the best. Here's what I'll say. Of all of the princess movies that Disney had produced thus far, as a kid, I didn't know how to put this into words. This was the only movie where I feel like the chemistry between the two love interests was obvious. Everybody else just kind of, it was like, oh, he's a prince, I'm a princess, ha ha ha. Just like, no, they actually like loved each other. Look at that. That looks so good. Okay. So what I've been doing is I save the leftovers because, and really what I like to do is save it with the shop so that I can A, remember where it came from, and B, it just looks better. So, and if I ever want to order, because this is a printable kit, so if I ever want to print this again, I'll have these to print again. Okay. So I think what I want to do now is do the headers. And then I'm going to come back to this part to make sure that I get it right. And I'm not color blocking because, and I am going to use the date covers, they are not color blocked. So, and I'm also going to pull in this pink. So it's going to be wild. I'm just going to go crazy. And because I'm not color blocking, it doesn't really matter what I do. But I love these jewel tones. I really love the jewel tone. Look. See, and that's how I know I did that crooked. But that's okay. Oh, where's the pink? Okay. Pink. I actually thought about doing the foil in a hot pink instead of the Sunset Hollow. But there's so much orange in this that I just decided, let me just do it. So we're going to pull the pink in. And it's going to be awesome. And the reason I'm doing all of this first is because I'm not sure. I didn't know how this was going to go the other way. And so I wanted to make it look a little better. And then, let's see, got too many sheets here. All right. So now we'll just throw on some, whoa. I did not mean to pull that many up, but it's fine. So I like when the headers are different than the underlays, because with a lot of Plain Hannah bundles, you have the same headers, and that's usually because they've been designed to go that way. But I like when the headers break up the design so that it's not continuous. That is just a personal, like, that's a personal thing of mine. Okay. And sometimes there are fancy headers. We don't have fancy headers for this bundle. Okay. Because he's printed really weird and I only need one. All right. So there we go. So now to continue, the last one we did was this dark. So now I get to go pink again. Pink for the genie. Yes. So anywho, I'm like running out of things to say. But I have recently started, let's see. So my friend, if you've been watching my Plan With Me's, you'll know that I have a friend named Lynette, and we started doing this thing during the pandemic where we would have a Google Meet every Wednesday. And we did this because our intention was to watch Disney videos, like Disney stuff. I am not what you call a Disney adult. Let me make that very clear. I used to go to Disney World when I was a kid because my parents' family had a house in Jupiter Beach, and so we would spend part of the summer in that part of Florida, and then we would drive down and spend a couple of days at Disney. Now, Disney was not as expensive as it is today, and I have to say, like, you know, if I watch home videos of myself as a 4-year-old. I haven't seen them in a very long time. But like I used to watch them for fun as a kid. That's how much I loved going to Disney with my parents. Okay. See? Oh, that's fun. I have a lot of headers left over. But yeah, so anyway, so my friend and I started watching, our intention was to watch like Disney movies because there were a lot of Disney movies that she had never seen, and Disney Plus, bless it, came out, and now you can basically watch every Disney movie that's ever been made streaming on Disney Plus. So if you didn't have the limited edition DVDs or VHSs or whatever, they put them back in the vault because they were gatekeeping. So you'd spend more money. I mean, this is a corporation that knows what it's doing. But anyway, so I am not a Disney adult. I do have friends who are, I would say, true Disney adults because they have annual passes even though they live in New York City, and they do the races every single time there's a race. So I think this weekend was the Princess Marathon, and so she has her own Instagram account just for these things. But in addition to going to Disney World, they've been to Disney parks all over the world, including Paris. And I'm not sure where else. I think their plan is to go somewhere else. They do Disney cruises. So basically, like every vacation, every free moment they have, they go to Disney. And I don't know how they can live in New York City and like do this. They must have a system. Okay. Anyway, so they are like what I would consider true Disney adults. Okay, so we are at the point where I can continue this. So if I started with the blue, then I should do the pink down here. And this is where I am going to follow the line so that it stays flat. And then we have this little dad going, "Oh, I'm so excited. My daughter's really young and is getting married off to this guy I barely know. But he saved Agrabah, so ha 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 ha." Whack job. Okay. And we get to use this fun turquoise again. I don't know what my favorite jewel tone is. If I had to pick, I would pick garnet because like this color, this burgundy color. But my bridesmaids at my wedding wore hunter green. And that was partially because I got married in March. So I wanted a color that reflected the time of year. Okay. Oh, and I should do these as well. So we've got these. Okay. Next, I have to do the overlays, which are, where are they? Okay, so we have this fun one here and this. Okay, so I have 9 overlays, and I'm going to do these for tall box. So I'll do those first because they're easy. I'll do this like scripty looking one because it's kind of princessy. Sure. Sure. Can you even see that? Okay. All right. So here we go. And this is going to be a longer plan with me because this talk through is taking a while. So I'm curious to know in the comments, like, do you like these longer ones? Like, what floats your boat? Okay, so I feel like I want to do I do Riff Raff Street Rat up there? Yeah, I think I do. I think I do. Okay. Riff Raff Street Rat. And then for her, do I want, I'll do I Am Not a Prize to Be Won. Cute. And then let me look at this next page. Okay. So I feel like I could do the Agrabah over the Sultan. Or should I do it over Jafar? Because he wants it so bad. Okay. I think this one is good for the genie because it's like Aladdin is holding it up. Okay, good, good. And here, if I do marry, I want it to be for love. Is cute for that. Okay. Huh. So now we're getting into tricksy territory because I have Jafar, and then I've got the genie. I wish I could flip this. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wish I could, but I can't. Maybe I'll put, here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. I'll put Jasmine with Big Papa Sultan over here. I will do Agrabah on this guy. Jafar. I'm not going to put Jafar on Jafar. That's kind of dumb. I'll do all this for a loaf of bread. Or wait, no, he's got the... Yeah, because I don't want to put... Yeah, that's cute. I don't want to put this... I don't want to put text over the Agrabah. I thought about it, but I'm not going to. Alright, so here's Jafar creeping on Agrabah in the corner here. And then there's the genie. Right here. And then on top of that, so here I did all the overlays. So then on top of that, and Planet Hannah sometimes likes to take these deco and like puts it there. What I'm gonna do is take these remaining things and put them in all the other places. Like that. To sort of make it a full flippin' scene. Sorry, I have a really bad cold in case you couldn't tell. Okay. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So that is that. It's looking pretty great. So now I'm going to put the date covers on. And I anticipate that this is going to be a full week. It's funny because when I bought the Undated things, I did it because I thought I was going to have some like half week spreads where I just planned a little more over less days. And I think that is going to happen in the month of March. It's just not happening yet. So that's why I'm trying to only lay down a little bit at a time. Because I don't want to... Oh my gosh, look what I did! Look what I did! Oh no! I completely... Wow. Yikes. Yeep. Alright, well, I hope I can do this. See, now I'll tell you, if I was in my spiral bound Sadie Stickers planner, that would not have happened. That would not have happened. But I did that because I planned this week first. It's like, why is this not? And the fact that it took me until I was completely done. Oy. Okay. All right. Saturday. Let's see. And I mean, I did have undo, so I could have done it that way, but honestly, it's not a big deal. But having the dates in a planner is pretty important. That's sort of the point. Right? Right. Okay. Now it's correct. Maybe. Okay. So, all right. Now we're cooking with gas, as my husband would like to say. Okay. Double tap. All right. So now I have to put the date dots on. And I want to put this on. So I actually have to go back to my planner and figure out what week it is. All right. So it starts with the 3rd. All right. So this is the first full week of March. And I am excited that it's March because this has felt like the longest winter ever. And I don't know why. I mean, I sort of know why. But so March is a fun month for me because it's my wedding anniversary and it's St. Patrick's Day and it's springtime and it's the start of Lent and it's all the things. So, okay, now I can do these little suckers. So these are fun when the little thing doesn't actually, why does that look so crooked? But it's not based on where the hole is. So, all right. Yeah, whatever. They kind of look like coffee rings to me, these particular designs. And this is the design that she puts on all of the bundles that Planahannah makes. Which is good. I mean, it's a very basic looking, looks hand-drawn. So that makes it kind of fun. But I feel like this design for this particular bundle could be a little different. You know, it's good to mix it up a little bit sometimes. Okay, there we go. Oh, and this is the back of my March. I did a press kit with art that I've actually used that art in a weekly a long time ago, and it is no longer available in her shop. but it was available in the monthly kit, so I did get that. And I kind of wish that that art was still available because I was not happy with the selection of St. Patrick's Day art that came out this year at all, to the point where I actually am using old art that I have already used because I just was not satisfied. I did not think it was good enough. Okay, all right, so we've got all the foil bits on there. I am gonna put, I have this sheet from, and I feel like if I put that there, it's gonna cover up his pretty little face. So I will do, I'll do a little Aladdin up at the top and put in March. And this is unfoiled from Carly Plans. And I had to get those because I'm using unfoiled art. Okay, so the last thing I have to do for this base is the deco. And I gotta say, the deco is pretty repetitive. So like there's not very much I could do that wouldn't repeat what's on this page. So now I'm wondering, do I even want deco? Should I just put these little guys up at the top and call it a day? Because I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 now. So let's see. I could do 10 on this page and 9 on this page. Because this deco, I gotta say, like I feel like it's gonna clog it. So I'm actually not gonna do that. I will do, so I'll do like, we'll do it like this. And just try not to repeat. Creatures. Alright. Jafar. And oh man. That's 9. How did I do that? So I feel like the spacing is not good there. That's fine. I'm not gonna cry about it. Alright, so we'll do this a little better this time. These are fun. They're cute little creatures. Okay, so there's 5 down, so I just need 3, 4 there. I'll just go backwards now. Jafar. Genie. and Aladdin. Okay, that's spaced a lot better. So there's actually like, and of course I can't do it because the only ones I have left are over there. Okay, well that's fine. We'll sneak a little Apu at the corner there, and we'll do a little Jasmine up here. Okay, so the only things I have left on this sheet are these two beautiful flags, so I'm actually going to move them to here so I can dump the sheet. Okay. All right, double tap. That's gone. All right, so here we go. This is what I have left. I didn't use this at all. I have this, and I use the other two sheets. So we've got, I'm going to be using this when I do the plan with me. I have this extra stuff here. Okay, and then I will zoom out so you can see the full sheet. It looks so good. I love it. I'm excited to plan for this week. Okay, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the full video coming ASAP.